What's going on YouTube? Today I want to show you this really cool 3D print of a translucent photo, also known as a lithophane. So the first thing I'm going to do is find an image I like on Flickr. You don't have to use Flickr, I like to use it, and what you're really looking for is something with a lot of detail. I can find something with more detail, but I specifically wanted a parrot. So I found two that I really liked from the same photographer, and his name is Robin Hickmott. Then I'm going to screenshot that and take it to Procreate, and I'm going to make my image a bit smaller, then use a big eraser to take the background off. Then I'm going to zoom in and use a smaller eraser to trace the outline of the parrot. And you don't have to use Procreate. I'm using it on the 2020 iPad Pro, but you can use Ibis Paint X or Sketchbook as well. I actually was using Ibis Paint X on an old cell phone. It's a free app I use to make my logo, but for some reason when I use those, the resolution of my image changes. Lithophanes have been traced back to the early 1800s. They were made by casting porcelain at 2000 degrees Celsius in wax molds. So we're going to delete our background so it's transparent and save it as a PNG, and then I'm going to start a new page, import another photo I really like of the Golden Gate, and add a layer, and import the parrot photo, then add another layer and add text. And the font I'm going to use is called Blow Brush. Now I'm going to save this as a PNG and crop it. Then we're going to hop on the web and go to 3dp.rocks/lithophane/. By the way, I learned this some time ago on RCLifeOn's channel. He has great videos on this, and I will put a link to one of his many lithophane videos in my description. So we're going to upload my image and then go to model settings. And since I have an Ender3, the build volume isn't too big. I'm just going to set this at 195 millimeters. Keep in mind, the bigger you make it, the more details will show in your lithophane. Everything else is fine. Now, I'm going to go to the image settings and change it from negative to positive. And what this does is make the images pop out and the background stay in. And we're going to download this and email it to myself from the FileMail app, and pulling it up on the Creality slicer and laying it flat. I use a stock slicer that came with the Ender3. I'm unable to use other slicers on my laptop, so it's easier for me, though it will print better to have it vertical and curved.